welcome to Pirate News. I'm Farnsworth Hendrickson.
And I'm Brian Henderson. Today we'll give you the latest from around campus, the tri-state area, and the globe.
We'll also have a 5-day weather forecast for the South Orange area. Seton's Hall professor, Maximum Mazutovich, has published short stories in the prestigious literary magazine. One of the stories he published was called The Bar Beach Police Station, which was a trip he took as a graduate student to Nigeria in 1999. Professor Mazutovich writes, "The first few weeks in Nigeria were surreal, exhausting, maddening, and exciting. The place was outrageously corrupted, playably dangerous, and in the aftermath of Arbich's demise, overflowing with wild political rumors, but also kept meeting the most wonderful and warm people who were eager to take me under their wing and help me out in any way they could." The other story he published was The Fatal Flaw of Literary Magazine, which was called The Red Dress.
In other news, Seton Hall Esports hired a new coach for their Rocket League team. Blake Ulti Griesbauer was hired on September 26th, leaving the University of Missouri, where he was their coach since October of 2020. In 2016, Griesbauer created a Discord server for Rocket League players of all skill levels. He offered his coaching experience for free, and the server grew quickly to 200 members. Griesbauer said, quote, "I'm excited to work with the players and make them the best versions of themselves. We're going to make our mark in the competitive Rocket League scene," on being the new head coach for the Pirates.
Now we'll head over to Maria with the weather. Maria?
Thanks. I'm Levanduski with your 5-day weather forecast for the South Orange area. The next 2 days bring rain, with today being a high of 55 and a low of 47, and Wednesday with a high of 59 and a low of 52. The rest of the week is sunny, with Thursday being a high of 74 and a low of 48. Friday is again a high of 74 and a low of 53. Going into the weekend, Saturday will be sunny with a high of 58 and a low of 45. That's a wrap on your 5-day weather forecast for the South Orange area. Once again, I'm Maria Levanduski, and let's go back to Brian Farnsworth at the desk with more news you need to know.
The U.S. Supreme Court is declining to hear a challenge to President Biden's vaccine mandate for workers and healthcare facilities that receive federal funds. The justice turns away an appeal for the 9 states that says the mandate violates federal administrative law and power of the states. The vaccine rule was first issued in November of last year and affects around 10 million workers. The Biden administration argued the rule would save lives, especially since the U.S. leads the world in the COVID-19 deaths.
In other news, Rutgers University senior Brian Montesinos is aiming for a lead role to help protect the environment. Montesinos took part in a summer internship through the Rutgers Newark Office of Global Initiatives and Experiential Learning, where he and 9 other students lived off the grid, living in yurts, eating mostly vegetables they grew for themselves, and collecting rainwater for washing dishes, clothes, and taking showers. On the experience, Montesinos said, quote, "The program was literally mesmerizing and, quote, my whole life has been in the city, constantly on my electronic devices. When you remove them and get put in a rural community, it is a transformative experience."
Viewers of the Game of Thrones House of Dragons are upset over what they think is too dark to see in the series' latest episode. The new episode, titled Driftmark, released last night and featured scenes of shot at night where it could be hard to tell exactly what was going on. This isn't the first time there has been an outrage over the scenes being too dark in the Game of Thrones. The original series' final season had an episode that drew major complaints, being too dark to tell what was happening.
15 new colleges and universities earned the Excellencia Seal for Advancement in Latino Higher Education. The Seal of Excellencia is a certification earned by colleges focused on Latino college completion. Sarita Brown, a co-founder and president of the organization, said, quote, "Excellencia continues making common cause with leaders from all sectors who recognize that supporting the success of today's Latino college students grows our country's talent and ensures America's bright future." Some of the colleges earning their certification for the first time include Mercy College in New York City, San Antonio College in Texas, Texas State University in San Marcos, and several others across the nation. That's going to wrap up today's episode of Pirate News. I'm Brian Henderson.
And I'm Farnsworth Hendrickson. Thanks for watching, stay safe, and have a great day.